Are we live?
Yeah!
Yep.
Hello, everyone! And welcome to the Voidcast. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons, and more importantly, have a lot of fun doing it. This will be the 16th live episode of the Precipice of Dreams. If it's your first time here, welcome. And if you've been here with us before, welcome back. We really appreciate that all of you are coming along on this adventure with us. So, a new year, a new session. How's everyone doing?
Fine. Just fine.
Great.
Yeah, good.
So good. Nice.
Chat is doing fine as well, I think.
How's Chat doing?
Yeah, how's Chat doing?
That
How's
is a
Chat
good
doing?
question.
How's Chat doing?
Should we wait for answer? Oh, we get an from Irenaeus. Nice.
They're doing
Just
great.
fine.
Splendid. Nice.
Splendid.
Enjoying it. Wow.
So, yeah, before we delve into the actual game stuff, let's get some social media out of the way, Michelle.
Yes. Do you love Dungeons and Dragons? Are you on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, or on Twitch? Come follow us because we love Dungeons and Dragons too. And we love making these shows. And we want to do much, much more. And we can only do that with your help. So every like, every subscribe, every follow, it really helps us out a lot. So if you're not doing it and you want to support us, that's the easiest way. Costs you nothing except some click on the like or follow button. And it really helps us out a lot. So yeah, come support us.
Oh man, I'm feeling so invigorated. I want to support you as well.
Yeah, well, you can go to Instagram, Twitter, Discord, YouTube, Twitch right now and click that button.
Michelle, you're so inspiring. Thank you.
Wow, this might be the worst commercial ever.
That's why
We
they hired
already
me.
roll ads before the show, right?
Well, talking about commercials, let me take this time to promote my other show on this channel, which is Parallel Projections. Which is on every other Monday, opposite to the Precipice of Dreams, which you are watching right now. So for those of you who have seen Parallel Projections before, it is the show where me and Jasper play through the amazing game Planescape Torment, except that we are currently not playing through Planescape Torment. If you have seen the episode of last week, you might have seen that we play Journey. And I want to continue that streak for just a tiny bit. And next Monday, I will be playing the game Abzu, which is like Journey, a game that you can finish in one sitting. And I'm going to try that for a little bit before we might eventually get back to Planescape Torment. Jasper?
Maybe.
Yes. Okay, thanks. No, that's all I wanted to hear.
No, I've been thinking about this a lot, and I think we should finish it at some point, but maybe
Yes,
not
definitely.
right now.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, shall I talk about my 6 shows?
Your other 6 shows.
Yeah, my
please
other
do.
6 shows.
Yeah, sure. One at a time, please.
I don't have other 6 shows, but I have 2. One is coming up, and one is already active on the Tuesday evenings. But next Tuesday will be another Talking Void. My guest will be our Dungeon Master. Woo-hoo! Dungeon Master. And the question we'll be answering is, what was the biggest mystery you have ever uncovered in D&D? And that's a biggie. Although in some ways I think it's reminiscent of an earlier question we had where we discussed
Plot twists.
But I think that this is about worlds and storylines and how everything fits together. So let's see what the answers will be, and every answer is a good answer. So no wrongies there. So please join us on Talking Void next Tuesday. Then the show is not active yet, but I'm going to announce it anyway because I'm really envious about going to. Yeah, Michelle. Yeah.
Are you announcing it right now?
Yes, just like
What
it
is the
last
show
week.
even? First Precipice of Dreams show
Man.
this year, and it's like announcements, commercials.
It's so
ads.
great. It's
Chaos.
so great. It's the best. It's the best show. Anyway, it's of course Jasper's Laboratory, which I don't know what the logo will be, but it will definitely be reminiscent of something else. I learned a new word, reminiscent. Anyway,
Word of the day, toilet
suddenly it's
paper.
in my vocabulary. I don't know why. Like I was just reading on my character sheet the word dichotomy, and I got it right. So that's cool. Anyway, this show will be about prepping for Dungeons and Dragons sessions, and I will take my own live campaigns as an example to start off with. But maybe, I've been thinking about this a lot. I will be answering questions from chat about how you could prepare a session and everything. I've got a couple of years of experience, so we'll be doing that soonish.
Awesome.
I do want to say one more thing about your Talking Void, and especially the question, because it was mentioned in chat that Marineas thinks it's a great question, if he does say so himself, because it was actually his question that you'll be using.
So
all credit where
second
credit's
question.
due. We're relying on the community here, so thank you, Marineas, for your input.
Yes.
Didn't I say him? Call him?
I don't think
out
you
for
made
it.
it. No.
No, you did
Oh
not
man,
call him out.
No.
sorry, Marineas.
He tried to slip it in there himself.
I'm so
but-
sorry. Oh man, I'm going to cry now. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Let's go on.
One more thing before we go on. First of all, thanks Ashley now in chat for another resub. Thank you very much. It helps out tremendously. And we had a discussion about this, and we have some, it's something minor, but we have some VIP badges to give out because we attained affiliate status with Twitch. So we would like to give you one, Ashley, and let's see if I can get it through now. Yeah, you should have it. If you type something in chat, you should have another. Yeah, there it is, another badge in front of your name.
You are
Marking
now
you as
There
a
you go.
VIP.
VIP.
marked and branded.
Yeah, so that's our small way of saying thank you.
And our small way of
For
saying
everything.
you now belong to us.
All your bases.
All your bases are belonging to us.
All right, we did the socials, we did parallel projections, we did Talking Void, we even did
Can
new
we finally
announcements.
play Dungeons and Dragons?
Nah, shall we take another look at the world trailer? I mean, you put a lot of work into that, so let's do that,
Let's.
right? Yeah, here it is.
Aedon. Over 200 years ago, the world trembled in the wake of the last god. When the gods disappeared, they took all divine magic with them, and the world fell into chaos. 6 years after the god fall, a new god arose. Aedon, god of the world. But the damage had been done. Even now, the world remains wounded. More and more land masses have become corrupted, leaving them uninhabitable and dangerous. Now, 5 unlikely adventurers gather, and the world will be changed forever as they journey beyond the Precipice of Dreams.
Of Bowen.
Yeah, should you? We're back though, so we should really put in another picture of Bowen, but you know,
Yeah. The last one. It's the old drawing of Bowen.
It's Bogan.
It needs the new one.
Who's this Bergen you talk about?
So I think it's time for a recap, right? So last week we had Jasper, week before we had Michel, and the week before that we had Eric. So I think it was Jin's turn, except that it's not, because I forgot to tell him. So I'll do the recap for a change.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Man.
Awesome.
It's all my fault. So
Such a great guy.
I'm gonna take a sip of water from my branded mug.
I forgot my Dungeon Master mug. Yeah, you Brandon.
So,
Mugs, man.
If
you want to
buy these,
go... So you want to go to Brentwick, but the road is long and dangerous. Why not travel in a group? Well, that's exactly what they did. A knight and a squire, a clergyman and his otherworldly owl, a playwright of noble descent, and even a strange exotic bird creature from another continent joined together and embarked on this long and often arduous journey through a land that was wounded in a war long ago. They encountered and fought bandits, corrupted wildlife, and even a strange and mysterious monster that did not belong in this world. But then they rescued a pixie named Petal from some thugs. Worried about their otherworldly home, she enlisted their help and took them through the veil, beyond the borders of this world. And so they entered this endless forest, in a realm of perpetual twilight. They wanted to make their way to the grove, but some could not leave the local fauna alone and bit off more than they could chew. Long story short, they had to run for their lives and dove headfirst into a maze. With their guide missing and their owl kidnapped, they made their way through the maze and faced off against the broodmother, and won. They freed a strange creature who showed them the way out and brought them to his home, Briarroot Copse. There, within the roots of a gigantic tree, lived the Spriggan, a strange plant-like species. It turned out that the Spriggan they rescued was none other than King Stemet himself. Their reward, the honor of becoming his personal slaves. Luckily, an actual princess showed up, Petal. And even this so-called king had to bow down to her will and reward them with something more appropriate. And so they were taken in by this weird species. They got a bath, some good food, a nice place to rest, and even some magical items. They learned a little bit more of their culture. Apparently, most of the males are idiots, while the females seem much more tempered and wise. They also learned that they were being terrorized by some hag. Once, this hag had been a tender of the forest, but now she was doing strange and wicked experiments on the endless forest wildlife, including the Spriggans. Petal proposed to the king, or rather appealed to his mother, that they would help the Spriggan with their hag problem if they, in turn, would help her with whatever is happening at the grove. But then suddenly, Briarroot Copse came under attack. Strange pods were launched into the roots of the copse, and tentacled mushrooms spawned from them. They assaulted the inhabitants and rapidly began to multiply as more and more pods were launched into the king's auditorium. The group fought their way out of the Briarroot and located the source of the assault, a corrupted tree end that was throwing the pods from atop the hill. They faced off against a giant tree and won. Barely. Brentwick is now worlds away, and a journey that was started barely a week ago has put this group through more hardship than many would see in a lifetime. And now we find ourselves in the aftermath of the assault of Briarroot Copse. The immediate threat seems to have died down, and the group is recovering from their wounds. What happens next? Well, let's ask them.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, what happens next?
Thanks.
Yeah, last time we ended when we defeated the big tree dude, right?
Yeah.
Ah, man. This is so bad.
What is?
I don't have any claws left. I
No
can't.
claw?
I know how you like me slashing through all those enemies that we kill, but I can't do it right now because I'm all out of claws.
I look over my shoulder and see all the corpses strewn behind me, and I'm quietly thankful that Bowen doesn't have claws at the moment.
How's
I'm so
everyone?
sorry, guys and girl.
It's fine, Bowen. It's fine.
You did really, really good.
You did
Thank
great.
you, Solwing. Thank you, Solwing. And,
Yeah, you
and
did.
thank you, Aldrief, of course.
So, how's everyone feeling? Thomas?
Yeah, I'm feeling 3 hit points fine, so
3 hit points equates to?
so Thomas says, I'm feeling fine, Oddleaf, and he's staring approximately at Oddleaf, and he's seeing
Yeah.
at this time.
You didn't look so well. we need to get you some rest or healing. So, I look over the battlefield. Did the battle end with us defeating the tree monster?
Well, you look down the hill and into the Briarroot, but no, not really, because there's a lot of mushrooms still sprawling through the King's Auditorium, and the corrupted Spriggan seem to have all been defeated or at least captured for some of them. But the copse itself is still full of these mushrooms. But the people are gathering outside, and there seems to be something happening over there.
Uh-oh.
Let's go to them.
Yeah, let's go there.
Yeah, let's go.
Try to
Sorry,
help.
guys, I have to walk.
That's fine.
Sorry.
We're all walking.
Okay,
Well,
that's okay.
take yourself off, leave. As I spread my wings.
Yeah, you will have to teach me to do that someday, Solving.
You did well today. You did better than last time.
It didn't feel great, but thank you, I guess.
I didn't put in a look because I was dodging all these pods and sadly also Thomas.
Yes.
I tried, but
I for sure thought that we had lost Thomas at that point, and I'm glad that he's still breathing and in sort of one piece, but...
It is but a flesh wound, I say, while I stumble and fall during a sprint downwards.
I help to support you a bit, and I support my own myself on my spear as well.
So I walk up to Thomas and I say, better support each other, Thomas, because I'm hurt as well, man. Ooh.
How hurt does he look? Are you actually hurt?
He's pretty hurt.
Pretty messed up.
Yeah, I remember. I remember that you were pretty low on hit points as well.
Yeah.
Didn't you also pass out?
No.
Okay.
I could have
Well,
if I hadn't drinking the healing potion in time.
Yeah,
so-
that's true.
I
The
think
healing
Thomas
potion you
passed
got
out.
from Oddleaf. That's right.
True.
Thomas and Bowen together have the same hit points as a first level wizard, I think. So.
Yeah, or
Yes.
one of those mushrooms down in the village.
First level wizard with a constitution modifier of -1, then it's okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
well,
support
we-
each other, Thomas. We're like brothers now. Always
Okay.
fighting and everything.
Yeah, sure, Bowen. You're right.
Yeah. So I try to I really do an effort to support him, but I'm not that strong. So
We support each other, so. if
We
fall,
are all
both
supporting
fall.
each other because Oddleaf's not that strong either. That's why I said that I'm also like sort of leaning on my spear as I'm also. We're using more of sort of we're leaning against each other, which is keeping us upright more than using.
and there's this
strength.
bird in the air that's breathing on us.
Yeah. Not feeling too fine as well, but the battle isn't over, so
Yeah.
Okay. And we continue down the hill.
Yeah. So, what you see before you is that the Spriggans have formed a line with most of the males in front, brandishing some polearm-like weapons. These long branches with, it looks like wooden blades at the top, like a bit like machete blades. And they're fending off the swarm of mushrooms coming at them. The mushrooms don't seem that organized. They are just walking about and see if they encounter anything and try to kill it. But the line of Spriggans seem to hold them at bay. Pretty well. Behind this line of Spriggan is another line of Spriggan. These are using what do you call it again? Blowpipes? Is that the correct
Yeah,
word?
blowpipes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And shoot these darts at mushrooms that pop and explode when they get hit, and they seem to stem the onslaught at least, and keep them at bay, and keep everyone behind the line safe. Behind them, there's a lot of female Spriggan gathering, and they're forming a line as well. It's unclear what they're gonna do though.
Well, I'm heading over to the women. Because I have more.
We're falling.
Yeah, I have more faith in their capabilities than. So is the and I'm sorry, I forgot her name, but Urda? No,
Urda,
the
King's
the
mother.
older Spriggan. Yeah.
She seems to lead most females, and they're forming like this semicircle around behind the line of the male Spriggan. Not all females seem to be participating. There's a lot of them still back, even some males and some children, and clearly some are not fit for warrior's duty or something like that.
All right.
When you move to that group, I say, call me if you need me, and I start helping the Spriggans by giving some aerial support. So I use some of my remaining chi to start zapping some of these mushrooms, but I keep a safe distance at all times. So I might miss a few times more, but
we need fire, guys. We need fire.
I'm shooting radiant energy bolts.
Are you serious though? I mean, you wanna light the city built in the roots of a tree on fire?
Yeah, we had this discussion.
It sounded familiar, but it still sounds stupid.
I've now heard that thing for the third time since the last episode, since I rewatched the episode, and now this, man.
Yeah, hey, all good things come in threes, right?
I just want to watch the world burn.
So when I approach with Thomas, I say, no thanks. We did it out of the good of our own hearts. You don't have to thank us.
Yeah, no one really pays attention to that.
No. I
Sadly,
keep
I
walking
guess.
in the direction of.
But you get noticed by Urda, and when she sees you, she actually walks back towards you, and she takes your hand in hers. She's quite a bit smaller than you, but she's very rotund, and she just drags you along. She's quite strong, actually. And she walks through the line they're forming, and she points at the spot, and she says to you, you stay here. Yes?
Is there anything we can help with?
Yes, stay here.
Sure. I trust that.
Okay. Good. Yes. She lets go of your hand, and she starts to direct some other females, and there's actually two standing beside you now, and more and more of these females form a line, and these females might be the most diverse of their species. You see, you can attribute most of their appearance to common flowers from your world. Some look like a sunflower or daisy or lily, or they're really varied and very colorful, and in their own way quite beautiful. And eventually Urda takes a spot in the middle, and at that point the two females next to you each grab one of your hands, and the whole line starts humming first, and then it becomes more like singing.
Okay, so it's specifically me then,
not
the guys.
They're ignoring.
So I'm
idiots.
in the line now. I'm not holding Thomas anymore.
No. They drag you away from. They push the menfolk back.
So I will try to imitate or approach the humming that they're doing, offer my own voice to that song or whatever
Okay.
they're doing.
Would you like to make a performance check?
Oh, sure. Yeah, first die roll of the year 2021, guys.
Yeah, so roll a 21, right? That's
Here we go.
I mean, the year of double crit turned out to be a year of double failure.
How can you have a dice tray and still throw it off the table?
Did you roll?
Natural?
I haven't moved. Shit. How can I?
Natural one.
I'm going to get my camera. You guys saw it, right? I haven't touched the die yet.
No, you
here
haven't.
goes. Here we
I
go.
believe you.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if it's 1.
No, it's
I
actually
know.
20.
Yeah.
Nice.
It would be fun
20.
if it's a 21.
You
First roll of 2021.
It's a
Natural
20.
20.
Natural 20.
Plus
There we
4.
go.
Plus 4 is a 24 in total.
That's interesting.
Only plus 4?
Yeah, why not plus 5?
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not plus 6?
Yeah, you
Why
have a
not?
proficiency bonus of 2 and charisma of 2.
No, I have a charisma of 3
So it should
plus
be
3.
5.
Is performance? Wait, I'm going to check my other sheet. No, it says plus 4 in your sheet. I took it from there, Jasper. So I don't know what's going on there then.
I think it's plus
Oh,
5.
no, I understand you are not proficient, but you have it. No, that can't be it either. Jack of all trades, maybe.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah,
But
jack
you're-
of all trades. Yeah, I'm not proficient. No, I didn't choose. No.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's
you're
so-
absolutely right. I didn't choose
Yeah.
performance as one of my. No.
Really?
I'm
Okay.
not that. No, that's why I messed up so badly in that drinking hall when I was telling the story, because I can write the stories, I can't perform.
No, you
them
can't.
that
Yeah,
well.
okay. Yeah, makes sense.
You know?
Cool. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
okay.
Yeah, that's a
But-
different
but
take.
now-
I like it.
But
Yeah.
now, you actually do quite well. You,
Yes.
yeah, you pick up the rhythm and the song somehow, and it's a strange sensation as you become aware that something else is guiding you through the whole process. You hum with them and sing with them, and while you do that, you actually feel magic being drawn from you, which is something you can disallow if you want.
No, I allow it. I wanna write this. I wanna write this out. I'm very curious where this is going. I can probably feel that there's some power gathering.
How much power do you want to give, though?
Well, as much as needed. I mean, I'm all. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure you know how much is needed, though.
No, I don't. There's still some things that I can offer to this dance, this song and performance. So, yeah, I'm trying to decide how to say this in non-game terms, but I
Yeah, you
feel
can-
like
You can extract.
I give my magical capabilities for this day to the to
like
the
all
song.
of your remaining spell slots.
Yeah, which is 2 at the moment.
Two level 1 or 2?
2 level 1 slots. Yeah.
You cast a massive fireball.
And the tree explodes now.
Yeah. I can also try to weave in into the song. I can weave in 2 bardic inspirations. I'm willing to give everything to this final because I feel like we need it to clear the village
Cool.
of these fungi and save more lives. So I'm totally willing to see where this goes and give the strength that I have left.
Let's go full avatar, guys.
So I'm removing 2 spell slots and 2 bardic inspirations from my sheet.
So I say to Thomas as you start humming, I say, "Isn't she like a beautiful nun just singing a hymn?"
I look over at Adleaf and I say, Yeah, sure, Bowen. Yeah, sure.
I always love those sounds when I watch it through.
Well, it's not
Bowen's eyes.
really like a church choir. It's more.
That's the only reference I have.
Yeah. I understand,
so.
but it's for you guys or in the audience. It sounds really alien. It's really weird. It's music like you've never heard before.
Something like.
No. It actually has. It sounds very soothing in a way, and there's a part of you that thinks you not only hear this music, but you perceive it with some sixth sense. It goes for all of you.
Voidcast ASMR record coming up.
But I have another difficult question for you, Oddleaf. Because you start to hear drums.
Ah, okay. That's inconvenient.
And one question enters your mind. The question is, do you want more?
Do it.
Yeah, always.
Do
yes.
it. Unlimited
Yes.
power.
The
Okay.
answer is yes.
Well, then the drumming intensifies. The becomes louder and louder in your head, and you just lose yourself in a trance. You guys see this misty blue light start to emanate from the line of women, including Oddleaf, who is really apparent because she's taller than any of the others. And you actually see that Oddleaf is starting to float and start to lift off the ground, which none of the others are doing. So that's kind of strange. But the blue mist intensifies, becomes more solid light, and these tendrils of light start to twist and their way towards the Briarroot Copse. And eventually they start to descend into the copse and work their way through all of the mushrooms to... they don't explode or anything, but they just collapse in on each other. Like they become these empty shells that just like these balloons that deflate really quickly and are nothing but a line of skin on the ground as the magic travels throughout the entire copse and illuminates the whole place in this gigantic bluish, even purplish light that emanates for miles in a radius. The amount of power and magic being used here is incredible, and even Bowen, slightly attuned to that, can sense that it's quite impressive, actually.
And do we have any sense if it's wrong?
Can you make an Arcana check?
I can make an Arcana check.
Oh yeah, second roll of 2021, man. Can you get a crit 20 as well?
No, I have to roll 1 because then it's 21 in total.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
that's true. I'm sorry. I jinxed it for you guys.
That's not true.
Man, now I rolled a 17.
Oh.
17,
Which
okay.
means I have a 17.
Then you did roll a 1 and a 7, but
Well, 2017 was a great year, actually.
2017 was an awesome year.
So that's a result of 17, Mr. Dungeon Master.
That's pretty good. So overall, it's a good thing what's happening here, and the magic that's being used feels like it's the spirit of this world itself. But there's something about it that makes your skin crawl, like the small hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Something familiar, but very out of place.
As the light starts, actually, Solwing descends next to Thomas and Bowen, and really not collapses, but you can see that he's really, really, really fatigued. This cost him a lot.
Yeah.
But he says, "Wow, would you look at this?"
Yeah, I'm looking at it and I'm not believing it.
And what Bowen is doing, because I think I'm going to do this. Bowen makes himself longer again, and almost makes how do you say? Roll over the heads of the Spriggans in front of him to get as near to Audrey as he can, and punches her in the face.
Sorry.
I didn't see that one coming.
Okay. Can I intervene before he does that?
Well, he's doing this Mr. Fantastic move towards Aldi. I'm not sure if you can in your current state.
I have more than one ability.
Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's like, can't you handle somebody else being powerful for once? Jeez.
Bowen, stop!
Make an attack roll. I think.
Why though? What?
Why?
What are you doing?
Why is he doing this, or why do I allow it?
Yeah, why?
Okay.
No, yeah, just in general, why? Because, I don't
It's
know.
a 19.
It's a 19. Wow. I think that's a hit.
For damage or?
For a slap.
Yeah, it's just a slap.
19 damage, yeah, sure.
It's a hit, but
I like Esther in chat says, stop the cook from slapping.
yeah.
I think this is kind of poetic justice in a way.
Yeah.
I say to Solwing, now that I can't imagine.
So you slap Oddleaf, and nothing happens. It's like slapping a brick wall.
Stop it, Bowen.
Stop it, Bowen. Stop.
You know,
Do I notice anything, or am I too gone in the trance?
You're too gone.
Yeah, okay.
but guys, I know you don't really trust me, but I think there's some kind of thing not really right here, you know.
But
The best way for you to describe it, Oddleaf, is that you're lost in the melody, and you're adding your drums to the beat.
All right, cool.
I'm really trying to help, you know. Says a 5 meters tall Bowen.
I don't know why you have the feeling that I don't trust you, but start slapping someone who's actually killing all the mushrooms seems like not the best idea.
There's something else happening at the same time.
What is
So
happening?
I don't know, but it feels wrong. That's what I'm saying.
But how do you know it's coming from?
You
anyone?
can't ask
We're not
any
thinking
questions
of-
right now. You're busy.
You're in
How do
trance
I know
right now.
it's well? Oh, okay. I might have assumed a bit there, but I
It's
got
fine.
the
It's fine.
sense
Just
that
go with it.
yeah.
Let's go.
I mean,
let's
it's
go.
just
Okay,
Bowen
I
reacting with instinctively, right? It's not.
Yeah.
That
I
weird.
say, Bowen, behave yourself. And
You people
let's just
slap each
wait
other
it
all the
out for-
time. What are you making a big deal out of this?
I look at Thomas and I look pretty sad and said, "Okay, but any negative outcome is on you, Thomas."
Yeah, well, sure, I'll take it. I don't care. Just stop slapping our one solution to these awful plans.
Yeah,
No. For a couple of smart people, you're all pretty dumb. And I walk away.
Well,
you walk away.
All 5 meters.
you walk
of
away
you.
as the song dies down, and Oddleaf gently floats back to the ground. You get some strange looks from the females next to you, but they never let go of your hand.
Were they actually?
Yeah,
did
yeah.
I
No,
lift
they
up
were
just a
just
bit? No, they
like
were.
this.
There was like.
But they were lost in
Alright.
a trance as well, so...
Yeah. All right.
but they
cool.
do look at you kind of strangely, but you are weird in their eyes, so
Yeah.
that's not weird
I
at all.
guess.
And then yeah, everything, the whole clamor of battle, all the sounds just die down, and you hear some relieved sighs, and the Spriggan start to congratulate each other, and well, yeah, they are victorious, and they revel in that somewhat, but yeah, the attack was not okay.
Which way did Bowen walk off to?
So you see Bowen really is stretching himself and walking on all fours and be like this giant stretchy creature that
I almost see a Dali.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I walk across that space. Unluckily for some, I have a really short rope right now, and I get up to the point where we entered this room, and I try to find my way back to the room with the bath in it.
Okay, so you didn't go in the direction of the slope. You just went inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, the battle line's open, and it's not for you. It's not hard at all to pass through, but they just let you move in as well. And a lot of those males, the warriors, start to run in as well and start cleaning up the place, like gathering all those deflated mushrooms and yeah,
Cleaning the tree. So is Urda still around?
Yeah, she is. She's kind of tired, and she's surrounded by a lot of other females who also seem quite tired. You actually feel fine. I mean, you lost those 2 spell slots, but and you fought a battle against a giant tree and 2 bardic inspirations. So you don't have any resources left, but physically you don't feel any worse than before you started this ritual.
All right, great. I make my way over to Urda, see if I can get closer, or at least sort of try to be part of the group. As I walk towards them, I say, "That was amazing. What was this? What were we doing? I don't understand. This has never happened to me. That felt amazing."
Oh, this was ritual to clean.
And you've always been able to do that? All of you?
Well, yes, only all of us.
Only
but
together.
You help good.
Thanks, yeah. I mean, I felt like I was just doing the same thing as you were, just giving what I could give to this ritual, as you say. But it felt amazing. How did you learn to use this? Weave this magic, use this. I don't even know how to call it. Is it
because
magic?
We are born from land, and land gives us magic. Land is magic.
Okay.
We just help land clean up bad stuff.
Wow, that's so interesting. Because I feel like when I use magic most of the time, it comes from some sort of rudimentary music, some sort of primal rhythm and melody in the world.
Yeah, your magic not of this world. But
No,
works
clearly
well.
not.
Works good in this world.
It works, yeah, it does. I mean, I just can't believe how amazing that felt just now.
You're not tired?
Wow. No, I'm not tired. I feel energized, invigorated. I feel like I could take on the entire world.
That's
right now.
That's odd. Blue leaf.
That's
You hear the drums. Tudum.
well, yeah. If I can help out with anything else, just tell me where to go, and I can do it.
No, you just rest. It's fine. Males can clean. Good for
Okay.
nothing or something.
I look over. Do I see any of the other? Do I see Thomas or Solwing?
Yeah, in the meanwhile,
Bowen?
just after you just landed and started that conversation, I say to Thomas, did I see it right? Did Oddleaf just fly without wings?
Yeah, she just hovered without wings. And I still don't know what the wing thing is about, so we need to ask some questions after she isn't so preoccupied.
Yeah, it's flying without wings is not normal. She is a magic user, but I've never seen her do this. And why would you use magic to fly if you have wings?
Yeah, but does she have wings? I mean, we
She
only
does.
see. Isn't it part of a spell, or?
No, those are real wings. I know real wings when I see them.
We really need to ask some questions, and without Bowen present.
Without Bowen present. Oh,
Yeah,
current Bowen.
current Bowen. Yeah.
Current Bowen. Yeah, or maybe we should wait until non-current Bowen can actually. Oh no, he might not even remember this. Or how does that work? Do you know how that works?
I have no idea. This guy just keeps getting stranger and stranger with every episode, with every day.
Yeah, both of them actually.
Yeah, just when I started to like.
Well, actually, all
regular
three of
Bowen.
us.
Yeah, all three of you are all special in your own ways.
Please have our backs, Thomas.
Yeah, I'll try to ground the party.
Yeah. No, but we need you.
Well, Thomas can fly as well now, right?
Yeah, I can fly as well. Yeah.
Proved that last session. I mean,
He just
he
needs
didn't
some
stick
help.
the landing, but it was, yeah.
The next episode we will start with follow our epic heroes and Thomas with our episode.
Thomas and Epic
Now you're
Heroes.
just doing yourself short.
Okay, so yeah, you go in for a bath, Bowen. Oddly, if you tried to find Thomas and Solwing.
I walk back to the village to see if I can find the others.
We were standing right behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I turn around and say, "Oh, guys, hi. I was going to look for you. So,
Hey.
wasn't that amazing? What did it look like? What?
Yeah,
It looked like you flying without wings.
yeah. You were.
I was.
really- Go ahead.
Oh
Ladies
yeah.
first.
I was.
Ladies first.
I wasn't flying, was I?
No, you were floating, so your feet weren't touching the ground the moment you were casting whatever it was.
But there was some powerful magic being used and summoned there, or collected, or how would you even call it? It's
How did you do that? Because I've seen you cast a lot of magic in the last couple of days or weeks. We're still in days, right?
Yeah, you're still in days. You haven't been on the road. That long.
These last couple of days, and I've never seen something like this before.
well, I mean, neither have I. I mean, this is the first time that I participated in such a magic ritual, is what they're calling it, and it is apparently native to this world, but it felt amazing. And it's not the only thing that I did was sort of put my own magic resources that I have learned and gathered over the years into this ritual. And wow, the power that was gathered, it's yeah, I don't even know how to describe it. I feel great.
Yeah, it was like you were cleansing the tree in some weird manner.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't fully conscious. I just sort of became one with this entire ritual and channeling of power. And I mean, I wasn't really conscious of what's happening, but I knew that we were cleansing the area.
Are you okay?
will. Am I okay? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, how are
Yeah.
you feeling?
I feel great. I mean, yeah, I wasn't hurt at all in the fight either, and I feel great now. So,
Were you healed?
well, I never never really was damaged during the fight. So,
No, but
I
you were
didn't-
tired.
well, yeah, from the fight, but I feel invigorated now. I mean, it must have something to do with that ritual and the magic powers that flow through us. It is weird though, because the women here said they were really tired actually. So
Okay.
they said it was weird, but then it might be different because that was magic from this world, and my magic is from another world, and maybe it has some weird side effects that now that I think I have to think about it, but it's really interesting. And I walk towards the tree.
Oh, whoa, wait. Just one moment. What can you tell me?
I stop and I turn
Yeah.
around.
What can you tell us about your wings? Because I thought it was your magic, but Soul Wings
Oh.
said these were real wings.
The wings, I have no idea about. This is something that was told to me the first time back in that church where I had apparently fallen through the roof while having wings, which made no sense to me. And now I really I felt something, the first time. I when we were fighting that giant spider, I really felt that I had to get away, and I jumped backwards, and then all of a sudden they were there.
Wow.
And then yesterday, Solwing came to talk to me about flying and concentrating, and for him meditating helped a lot. So I tried to do that this morning, but then I couldn't really stay. I felt that I was really calm then and sort of meditating. Not like I am now. I'm not calm now, as you can probably tell. But I felt that I could be calm then, and I don't know. I don't think that I felt anything. But while we were in that tree, and I again felt that I had to get out of the tree and towards you guys. So I tried to consciously summon the wings, and it worked. Wait, let me try right now.
Okay. As soon as she does her whole concentrating thing, I try to recollect some knowledge. Angels, are they ever depicted in our real world? So
It doesn't work. It's
In
not working.
paintings or scripture or wherever.
Well, yes and no. Do you have no, can you make a religion check? Let's start with that.
Yeah, the question I want to ask is:
Did you ever see depictions of angels? Then the answer
Did
is
I ever see
yes.
depictions of angels? Yes. Okay, because Soul Wings wings. Oddleaf's wings are black, right?
Yes.
Raven wings, like you said last time.
Yeah.
And Bowen just said that he felt a great, evil, evil. Something wrong with the magic that Oddleaf was using. So I want to make a knowledge check to see if I have ever seen depictions of angels.
Religion.
Religion check. Okay. Oh wow, that's not even that bad. So that's 16 in total.
Well, yeah, you have seen, as I said before, pictures of angels, but you have seen them from different religions as well. Like it's mostly the old gods that have these warrior-like beings that are depicted as these angels. But as you might remember, I think Oddleaf once told you, or it was in the church. I don't know. But there was said that that Aedon also had angels, but no one could ever corroborate a sighting of those angels. They appeared to people, but there was never any proof that they actually had a visit from an actual angel.
Okay.
But for
So
the old gods, it's not uncommon that they had these winged warriors of all different shapes and sizes that fought their battles for them.
Okay, but black wings aren't weird.
Well,
in this
yeah,
case.
but I mean, she's human, right? She shouldn't have black wings, so that is weird. But in the old drawings you saw, then some were black, some were these huge bat-like wings, or feathered wings, or name some other different kind of wings.
Feathered wings.
Yeah.
What
Random
kind of wings?
wings.
do
What's
we
this more? Yeah.
Rainbow wings.
have? Bone wings, light wings.
But we didn't hear the man dark and then dogs and lightning bolts on the background as soon as he sprouted wings, right?
Dragonfly
No.
wings,
Dragonfly
butterfly wings. Yeah, Petal has butterfly wings, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll
Insect wings.
No, but
Moth.
Oddleaf is concentrating for the wings, and it's not working. I'm saying, Oddleaf, this is not working. You're meditating doesn't even make sense while you're standing like this.
I know. I was just trying a new thing.
And I want to ask you something because we might have noticed something. Did you feel something odd, something not right in this ritual?
What? Why? No, everything about this ritual felt amazing. I've been telling you this for the past.
I know, but try to remember. Try to remember if there was something off.
No, there was nothing off. I was one with the ritual. I was one with the music, with the humming, with the sound, with the magic, with all that power, and that was that.
There was a lot of power, wasn't there?
There was a lot of power. Yes, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah, and
Shall we go walk back towards the?
yeah, let's do that.
let's do this.
Okay,
So what?
so you go back to your appointed chambers.
Yeah, we walk back towards the. Like it
Is
seems
there a
that
boss?
Oddleaf can stand still for a moment. Like she was hopping from one leg to another.
Yeah, Bowen, are you actually taking a bath or just chilling, lounging in the chambers?
Is there a bath?
There's no bath drawn, no. But you
Okay,
you can go to that room where the baths were, but there's none. Currently there's none drawn or any personnel that could help you with that.
Okay. Then I take a look in the corridor. Do I see any of the Spriggan?
No, you were one of the first back into the copse itself.
Then I try to go back to the room where we first talked to Petal.
Yeah, those are the rooms you were appointed, right? There's probably still some food left there, and I mean, you got out in a hurry. Yeah. When the commotion started.
Yeah. Then I just sit down, and after a while, I just go into a state of it's more like blank vision, you know. There's no input anymore, and I just sit there on the couch.
Yeah. All right, then when you guys come back, then you see Bowen sitting there with a blank stare.
Okay.
First thing I'm doing is going for the food. I'm starving.
Is there still food? Did they clean it up? Is there still left?
No, I think you
leftovers?
were in the middle of a meal when all the shit went down.
Yeah. I immediately grab a plate as well and start throwing food on there.
Oh, hey.
I start eating. I also start eating.
I grab a plate and I sign.
Hey, Bowen, you really should try the food. It's amazing.
Yeah, Audrey. Of course.
What's wrong?
Well, it always seems that you're the one they trust, but never me. And I don't know why.
I'm telling you for the second time, I hope I don't have to repeat myself a third time, but I do not trust you.
Yeah, but you decided not to interrupt her, right? So, that's a favor.
Interrupt who?
You,
With what?
with what you just did down there.
Why?
Because there was a dark streak to it. I
And
could sense it. I don't like dark streaks in other people.
why do you think that? And why are you assuming that had anything to do with me?
Because you're all.
No, let me tell you right now. You've been doing crazy stuff ever since we met you, and it's all okay when it's one of the boys doing their crazy stuff. It's like, oh yeah, it's just one of the boys. What's wrong with you people? This has been a problem as far as I can see in court and in other areas. You know that one bar where we were? I can't remember the city, with that inn, and there were only warriors and they were all male, and when I walked in with my spear they were all looking crazy at me because it was a woman with a spear. Seriously, what's wrong with you? I have some power for one moment and it's a problem all of a sudden.
I'm doing.
I continue to my eating and drinking wine.
I'm doing the same thing as I do with my wife in regular life. I just hear. And at this point, I'm just zoning out a bit while she has her monologue.
Plus one XP for the one that can name the city.
Rester?
Rester? No, it was.
Oh no, it was.
Capri.
It was.
Capri. Yeah.
Okay, 1 XP for Oddleaf.
Okay. Yes. No,
I knew what
when
it
you-
was.
When you
Oddleif
go
didn't
off
know
at
what
me
it was.
like that, you see me tearing up, and I say, "Okay, Audrey," and I walk out of the room and I grab
I
some piece of
immediately
fruit and I
when-
go to my.
Oh, wait,
secret
wait.
quarters.
Because immediately if you storm off, Solwing stands up and follows you.
Right.
And then as soon as we are out of the door, I say stop, Bowen, because I think you're right.
I look back at him and I say, "What do you mean I'm right?"
I think you did sense something which was off, and I'm having the same sensation now because Oddleaf was tired after the battle. She was helping Thomas, and now she's sort of hyped, which could come from this magic, but she's nicer than what she just did to you.
I don't know about that sewing. But the other thing is, why does she think that I think it's because of her being a woman and everything? It makes no sense.
No, that does not make sense. I agree.
So I'm going to cry in my bed now.
No, you're not. You're going to come back with me and you're going to finish the food because it's a waste to just not finish food and leave it to rot.
But sewing,
No, you're hungry.
sewing.
Come on. And I
Sewing.
take him by the arm and I just try to.
I tried to get free of him.
Okay, then
Are you
you're
still
probably-
in your slippery form?
No, that's only 1 minute. So
Okay, I step
Only
out
1
into the
minute.
hallway. Do I still see you guys in the hallway?
You're seeing me trying to struggle Bowen back to the room, but I'm not so strong, so it's probably not working out very well.
Bowen, stop. I'm sorry. I
okay.
shouldn't have
At
fallen
this
out.
moment, before Aldrich goes on, do I see such a hole in the ground anywhere? For example, that leads to another corridor that's away from here.
Well, yeah, it's mostly these branches of roots that form the intersections here, and there's these huge leaves between them, like they are spun between them, I guess. So yeah, there's a lot of holes in the walls everywhere.
So I look for a tiny hole that's about this big, and within seconds I slip through. My whole body just squeezes through that space, and I disappear from that.
No, wait, Bowen, we need to talk.
Come back to eat!
You see my whole body morph. My head just goes like that, and I disappear.
And you just enter someone's living room.
Yeah, then I run out of another door. It doesn't matter. I have to get away.
I turn to Oddleaf and I say, "Well,
We really need to talk. Like we haven't spoken to each other at all, and we really need to get all this stuff out. And I think tonight would have been a great night to do it. I mean, he sort of has a bond with you, so I feel that you could try and go over to him and try to talk him to come
That's
back
exactly
out.
what I was doing, Oddleaf, and I really appreciate that you came after us and also tried, but it's going to take some time with this Bowen.
Yeah.
He's always talking about us.
Oh,
Oh,
that didn't sound.
there was a
right.
glitch in the Matrix.
I didn't hear it.
Okay, say it again. You always thought that.
No. But what I was saying is that I do agree that we need to talk, but that this Bowen is not big on the whole trust thing, and he thinks we distrust him, and I don't. And I assume that in the beginning you did, but now you're seeing the same as I do. It's just,
I think I'm starting to understand this, Bowen, and that's why I think it's important to talk.
yeah, me too. Because he
Um,
seems to be scared of us, or scared of a lot, actually.
he does seem scared of a lot, but I think maybe one of the things he's most scared about is that he will not be here whenever he opens his eyes, and the other Bowen will be here, and he will just be looking out through other Bowen's eyes. And
Let's walk inside, so to include
Yeah.
Thomas to this conversation.
yes, we were having this conversation while we were walking
Yeah,
up
yeah,
inside.
yeah.
Thomas overheard what we were saying.
I take the long way around and get to my bed. I
Yeah,
start
just slip
crying there
it
on
through
my
one of
pillow.
the walls there, and then.
No. I have to really. I can only do this once.
Okay. Well,
I don't have infinite abilities.
What?
you have to imagine
What?
there's not a lot of privacy here. The walls are literally paper thin, and because they're made from leaves mostly. It's a bit like those Japanese homes, those old rice paper walls, and
Yeah.
not that the walls are made from the same material, but that there's just not a lot of privacy here.
So then I just try to find my bed and try to listen into their conversation. I keep close to them.
All right.
Cool. Continue.
Yeah,
Shall I go talk to Bowen? I mean, you both tried, and well,
do you trust him?
do I trust Bowen? As far as I can throw in, but and that wasn't I wasn't planning on rhyming, but no, I
It was a great rhyme. Maybe you have an aptitude for being a writer yourself, Thomas.
well, let's not. But well, do I trust Bowen? I don't know yet. I don't know if I trust this Bowen. I don't trust the previous Bowen, and I trust this Bowen more than the previous one. So
You do?
To leap forward.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel
This
like
Bowen is a little bit more straightforward. He says what
Yeah.
he thinks and he does what he wants, and that's it. And the other Bowen, I don't trust him at all.
I trusted other Bowen too. I think he was careful with how he said things, or sometimes not even that. I don't know yet. But I feel they have one thing in common. And
They're
I
both
feel
of
like that what they're saying is their perceived truth.
Yeah, I can agree on that.
Yeah.
They always talk about not lying, both of them. But I feel that might be true in some way.
Well, I know for a fact, this Bowen hasn't spoken about Aedon since we met him, so I like
That's
this
true.
one.
Which is a plus.
Yeah, which is a plus. So
We didn't even ask him about it.
I didn't hear the tenets of Aedon, in these last 2 days, which is a relief.
But he seems to hate Kiss. But how does he feel about Aedon?
I don't know how he feels about Aedon. He never mentioned it. He might be connected still to... I don't know how he does half the things he does. I think I don't even know how he does any of the things he does.
He has so many abilities. I can't keep track of him anymore.
But there seems to be limit to his abilities.
Well,
To be honest, I was a bit envious of all that power he seemed to have.
Well,
You do know the world is not about power, oddly.
Well, if
Because
you spent
I've heard you say the word for so many times in the last hour, and normally you don't speak so much about it.
well, you've seen the ritual, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
not a ritual.
And if
But
you've
we're
spent
talking about Bowen now.
if you spent enough time in court as I have, you come to realize that there is something to power. Any form.
Yeah, I in my personal opinion, power means very little if you have to live with things like wounds or other worldly.
But what
Like-
if you
like
if you'd
here.
have the power? What if you'd have the power to clear the wounds from the earth, as we've seen those? By the way, those that priest of Aedon, now the Knight Templar of Aedon used,
Yeah, it seemed,
which
it
was
seemed-
really
seemed-
impressive as well.
it was, but it seemed to cost a lot.
Well, yeah, it seems that mostly power comes with some price.
Yeah. But
So-
another Thomas, you offered to go and talk to Bowen.
Yeah, why the hell not? We've seen weirder stuff happen these last 2 days, so maybe he'll listen to me this time. The other Bowen listened to me, so
I expect that he needs to really see that he's part of our group.
well, he is part of our group.
He is.
I'll go talk to him right now, and I do a quick nod, and then I go to Bowen's room. I knock on his door.
Okay, shall we continue that after we take a short bathroom break?
It's already break time, man.
Oh man,
Come on.
so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's...
Can we continue to 1 past midnight or?
well, we'll see. Maybe we may have a surprise at the end as well. So stick around for
What?
that.
We have a surprise.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't know about it. I don't know
Never
about it,
surprised
but
me.
some people know about it. I don't know. But there is a surprise
knows
at the
about
end.
it?
So stay tuned.
Ooh, now I'm interested.
I'm
Yeah.
interested as well. What
The
are we
17-headed
talking about?
Hydra!
Anyway, enjoy the music. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. So,
Okay, see y'all.
see you soon.
See you soon.
And we're back.
What?
So, thanks for sticking around. Thomas, you knock on Bowen's door.
Knock knock.
Yeah.
What? That was the sound of the door, or was that the sound of
That
Bowen?
was the sound of Bowen.
Was that a who's there?
Yeah.
Or
Bowen, are you okay?
Go away.
What? Come on in, and I go in.
I immediately sit straight up with my legs hanging over the bed's edge. I say, "What are you doing here?"
I was checking up on you and see if you were all right, as friends do.
So you trust me as far as you can throw me then, right?
Well, yeah, but I can't throw you that far because well, I can throw you a bit farther this time because you're skinnier.
So you don't really trust me then, right?
Thing is, I trust almost no one. So
Well, that's okay then. So what now? Are you going away again?
no, I'm not going away again. I
You
wanted
see
to
all
hear
the...
you out because you said something about dark powers. It felt wrong. The magic that Oddleaf used, and I wanted to know more about it. I want to hear your side of the story, without you slapping anyone at the moment. So.
You always kind of make a joke about it, right?
What? Stop slapping Bowen?
No, I mean, you can't just ask something. You have to make a snide remark at the same time.
Well, do you want me to make a snide remark?
No, I don't want you to make a snide remark. I just want you to be, kind or something.
Oh, I'm kind right now.
Well, you're trying to be, that's true. You're failing.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't know why I even bother, because in a way I'm using bit less normal magic myself, and why should I even be bothered by someone who's killing a whole field of mushrooms, even though they are the bad guys, and using, I think, some strands of dark magic in the process. Maybe it wasn't even her, maybe it combined in her, or maybe I mistook something, I don't know. Didn't feel right though.
Okay. Then we'll look out for it together. The next time magic like this is used.
Okay, can you send Solwing to my room, please?
Trying my best here. Okay, I'm walking out. I'll walk out of the room. Sewing, tried my best. You're up.
yes, Your Majesty, would you require anything else? Your Majesty.
What do you mean? I'm up?
Yeah, Bowen asks for you.
Could we hear his conversation with Tom? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this works both ways.
Yeah.
Oddleaf is going,
Okay.
we heard everything we said.
Yeah.
Well, I was aware that everybody hears everything I say, so.
Yeah.
Oddleaf became aware at this.
I say thank you, Thomas, and I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. And then I go to Bowen's room.
So you enter then,
Yeah, I enter too.
and I say, Solwing.
Bowen,
Solwing.
Shepherd.
are you okay, Bowen?
I start crying really, really hard. really hard, and
I say
tears
to
come
Oddleaf,
streaming from my face, and I'm really this kind of mess. But I'm sitting there all hunched up on my bed and everything, and
Well,
yeah,
you don't see it because you're crying too loud, but Solwing at first seems quite uncomfortable. If you guys uncomfort, and then he slowly walks up to you, sighs, and then starts tapping his beak on your head.
I say to Oddleaf, let's give him some privacy, and I walk off. I can hear this through the walls.
I was in this whole serious state, you know. Okay, so when the tapping starts, I look up strangely. I say, and I try to move his head a bit to the side because I think it's uncomfortable. And I say, Solwing.
Yes, Bowen.
I lost my dagger.
You lost your what?
I lost my dagger.
Your dagger?
Yeah. Now I don't have a dagger anymore.
We couldn't get you a new dagger.
No, you can't. I always lose stuff. Do you think I like walking around in these rags? It's because everything always goes away when I wear it. And I threw my dagger and I forgot to retrieve it, so now it's gone.
Where did you
And I
throw
only
it?
have 3 items. I have my rope belt, I have my dagger, and I have my robes. And now I got the 4th item, and it's still on me, luckily. But I lost everything else.
Since
Now I lost my dagger.
I take one of the darts off of my dart belt and I say, but now you've got a dagger. Dart.
I take the dart, I say, yeah, suppose, yeah.
Yeah, you can throw with it too. They're very effective.
I don't
And if you
know
need
if
more-
I need the dagger, but
I had the dagger my whole life. Now it's gone.
Where did you throw it?
In the tree.
In the tree.
Yeah.
We can
So it's still at
retrieve
the
it.
tree, maybe.
shall we go
Well,
outside and look for it, Thomas?
Everything
let's
I
do
lose
that.
Yeah,
disappears.
let's do that.
This conversation is getting very awkward right now.
Yeah, we're
Everything I lose disappears. That's my nature.
So-
I can't keep anything on me.
slight interruption. Was there any drink on that table? Like anything that seemed alcoholic? Because Oddleaf is grabbing 2 or 3 bottles of that and then walking outside. Exit
Well,
the...
First of all, the drinks aren't really kept in bottles. It's more like these, almost vases made from
Right.
some kind of leaves. But there might one drink you think it's alcoholic, but it's very sweet, so it's hard to taste whether it's just over fermented or
I'm taking
actual
it.
alcohol in it. That's
I'm taking it. As much as I can carry.
okay.
No, that's not true.
Just a vase.
What?
Right?
Yeah, that's fine.
So we go outside and go looking for the dagger. I can use my my perception check or anything like that if you want. But
Yeah, I want.
As I see it, he won't find it.
Me too.
But
Hmm?
as I see it, he won't find it.
Okay, where did you throw that? Was it at
In the
Spriggan,
tree, but
or was it
At the tree. But I think that the reason why Bowen has so little is because it keeps getting taken away from him in some way,
disappearing?
disappearing.
Almost. Yeah. Okay. Well, you can roll a perception check. Who knows?
Me too. I'm rolling a perception check as well.
Okay, so that's not high. That's 15.
Why were you tapping your beak on my head?
Because that's what we do when we comfort each other.
Oh, then thank you. I feel so comforted now. Thank you. Seems like he means it, but he's always sounding a bit sarcastic.
Yeah, I don't know what humans do. I don't know. Are you human now? Even?
I think we do hugs. Want a hug?
Do you want a hug?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so I hug Bowen.
So, and when you do that, I immediately start crying again. I go in a full-blown, I don't know, storm of tears, and I keep at it for quite a while, and I'm not ashamed to be very loud about it.
I'm wondering how long you will go, because after about a minute of the crying, automatically you feel the beak on your head again.
So it might distract me a bit, but after about 5 minutes, I let go of you and I say, thank you, needed that.
Can you also make the Woody Woodpecker sound?
That's great. That's just such a great detail, Jin. I love it.
But it's okay to cry.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, get out now. I'm going to sleep. Thanks for the art, by the way.
Okay. In the meantime, can we find anything that resembles a dagger on the battlefield?
Well, yeah. The Spriggan were actually armed with these. Yeah, it's a bit between a short sword and a dagger, so it's a long dagger.
Thomas, you know what we should do? We should loot the battlefield. Let's check everything. Let's see what we can find. Gold.
This dagger is actually kind of weird, and you see these weapons all over the place with the Spriggans. But now you can examine one closer by. The blade of the weapon is actually made of wood, but it's really sharp and really hard, and you can't seem to make scratches on it at all. Not even with your own dagger. So it's very high quality actually. And the handles are wrapped in leaves for comfort, I guess. And the blade does have some steely feel to it, even though it's wood.
Oh wow! Okay.
Because if you knock it against something, then it sounds like wood and not like steel.
Okay. I'm saving 2 of them for myself, and I retrieve 2 of them for Bowen. And
I'm taking one as well.
Yeah, and I'm fastening. Can I get a piece of thin rope and fasten a rope to the dagger, and make like a noose on it that he can put on his wrist? That every time he throws the dagger, he can retrieve it after the battle.
Well, yeah, you can. I'm not sure if that's good, because if you throw a dagger, it spins round, and if you attach a rope to it, then you have to fling it in a straight line, and it's not usually how throwing dagger works.
Damn it!
But then at least you won't lose the dagger.
Exactly. Yeah.
He won't do any damage, but he also can't lose it. He tries to throw it, and
he can still do damage. I mean, you can throw it against someone's
probably,
head.
yeah.
And
can hurt someone, maybe.
Okay, but I'll retrieve 2 daggers for Bowen.
How long does this take?
I don't know. How much time do you guys want to take?
I think we take about. Do we
when the bottles of booze are empty? I guess.
So 3 minutes. 4.
Well, and life seems to have returned in Briarroot Copse, and but most people just go about doing their own stuff, and they've somewhat accepted that you guys are there. You still draw a lot of eyes, but they leave you alone. They greet you when you pass them by, and it seems like they've taken you in completely, even though you've been there only a couple of hours, not even a day.
Is anyone retrieving the corpses on the battlefield?
Yeah. But not that far up the hill. They're mostly concerned with what's happening right in front of the...
Oddleaf starts raising the dead. No.
So, after the 5 minutes of crying of Bowen, I get sent out of the room. I walk back to the other room, do not find Oddleaf and Thomas. Look around a bit, walk back to Bowen's room, knock on the door, open the door again, and said, I'm back.
Okay. Well, I'm going to... I don't know. How many times do you really need to sleep, you know?
Do you want to meditate with me?
Is that like sitting quiet for a long time?
Yes.
Then yes.
Okay. And then I take a meditative pose
and I try to duplicate what he's doing.
Okay. Can we find anything interesting other than daggers on the battlefield?
Well, they're also wearing armor, which seems to be made of the same stuff as the blades on the weapons. It's also very light, but very hard. So that's might be valuable or useful.
Okay. Yeah, but can I wear it, or is it?
No, it's way too small for you. Yeah, a gnome could wear it. It's small armor, like so for small creatures.
Yeah, then I'll leave it. Taking the armor. Yeah, I think that will be it. Do you find anything, Oddleaf? Did you find anything?
I've been messing with that dagger thing. I tried to ritually cast detect magic at one point, but utterly failed at it, and just continued on.
You did find the bottom of the vase, though. But,
That's. I was assuming. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so can I assume that you return to Bowen and Solwyn at some point?
Yeah, we walk back. At one point, while we were walking back, I mentioned, you've been really heroic all the time. You're always just jumping in there, right into the danger every single time. I'm really jealous of that. I wish I could do that more, but that's so amazing. You should know that. You are a hero, Thomas.
Okay.
You truly are. You will make a great knight.
Thank you, he says. And you notice that he doesn't know how to handle compliments like that. So he says, well, thank you, Oddleaf. Yeah, you are also awesome at music. And
oh, look at that. And
magic.
I pointed some random...
Okay, and
What's
as soon
Spriggan?
as she walks away, I do...
Ooh, shiny!
Yeah. So we return to Bowen and Solwyn then.
You find us meditating.
Yeah, it's still middle of the day. The attack happened in the morning, so...
Still got some daylight to burn.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing another vase.
At some point, Petal joins you again. And she seems, also kind of worn out. Just, hey guys,
You really look like you need some food and some drink. You should try that sweet stuff over there. I don't know what it is, but it tastes amazing. And
Oh yeah.
I feel great.
Everything okay, Petal?
Yeah. I had a long talk with Stemet, and the guy's just an idiot.
Oh, we already knew that, right?
But we did come to an agreement now, because it's become more apparent that the hack actually is a problem for Briarroot Copse itself, and not just the surrounding area. So, if we can get rid of the hack, then we should have his full support when we do our assault on the grove.
Okay. I'm so glad that
That sounds so good. Thank you so much, Petal.
Yeah, you're welcome, but it's you guys that actually should be thanked. I mean, you solved the problem here, you rescued him, and you're gonna take care of his hack problem, right?
Yes, because we are heroes.
Exactly.
Just for one day.
I mean, you even saved the princess, right?
Yeah. What?
Apparently we did.
Yeah, apparently we did, without knowing.
I'm not too comfortable
Well-
calling us heroes just yet.
I'm not comfortable
Well, in the
with
eyes
the
of
idea
many
of
people
fighting
here,
a
you
hag
are.
just yet.
You just took down a tree ant, so that's not an easy feat.
What did you call it?
A tree ant. It's like a living, moving tree.
Are they native to this world?
Yeah, but not really in these areas.
Okay, and are they always this evil?
No, not at all. But I think the... Oh, that's appropriate. It's just the image below me on screen. No, I think the hag got her hands on one of them. And they
I
even...
still think it's strange that the hag is amassing this sort of army.
I'm not sure if it's an army, though.
Yeah, but the way it's told, it's like she has these forces and powers. It's unlike what I'm familiar with.
Yeah, well, she didn't used to do this.
Yeah, so you told me.
What was she like before?
Well, kind and protective and nurturing to the forest.
A bit more like you then.
Well, yeah. And in the same way that I tend to the grove, she tended to, well, what is now the swamp.
So she used to just tell people not to eat fruit, and now she's this.
No, that's more to it than that. It's about making sure that the magic is returned where it belongs. I mean,
So let's go then.
this land consists of magic, unlike your world, and living beings take from it, and when they die, they have to give it back. And it is our duty as tenders to make sure that it goes back to the right place, so that it can be reused and reborn, and serve this cycle. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we need a bit of a rest, but then we can take care of the hack problem.
Yeah,
Maybe we can
I'm not
rest
saying
along
we
the way.
should go today. Sorry, Bowen, what did you want to say?
Maybe we can rest along the way. Be there earlier and everything.
Well, if you're eager to go, then I mean, we could go
I
tomorrow.
think I can say for all of us that we are all very eager to go and do this for you. This
How
thing.
far was it?
Yeah, how far is it? How far do we need to travel?
Well, I think it's like a day or two.
There
Yeah, see. Better leave soonish.
Yeah, but I agree with Thomas that we need to rest here first, because
Well, it should be well rested once we enter the swamp, though, because I have a feeling that that might be more hostile territory than last I saw it.
yeah, and we've met more hostile creatures here, so
Yeah, and from what I hear from Stemet, it's I mean, she uses creatures as experiments, and then she just lets them wander around in her swamp. But this was different. This was an actual attack. This treant and these Spriggans were sent by her to actually do this and inflict this tragedy upon the Copse.
Okay, so let's get some sleep and then we leave first thing tomorrow.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Okay.
Okay.
For everything Oddleaf has been talking about these past few hours, ever since the topic turned to the hag, she has become more quiet.
Do we
Okay.
notice that you got quiet? Yeah.
I don't
Wow,
know.
I mean,
Well, if Michelle is quiet, I certainly notice. So
No,
I've
but
been
she
talking
was
more.
talking a lot before. Yeah, she was kind of drunk actually, and so I do think it's noticeable, but you can decide for yourself if you do notice
sure.
it or not.
No. I mean, if they didn't notice, they didn't notice, so it's fine. So we go to bed.
Bowen
Yeah.
doesn't notice.
no, I just link it to the alcohol and her nodding off a bit. So
I link it to the fact that she told me she was very afraid to confront the hag.
That's
Yeah,
a great
wow,
link.
that's wow, that's so accurate. Strangely
On point. Yeah.
on point. Yeah.
Yeah, but actually it does it comforts Solwing.
what? Your fear?
Yeah, that you're off
I feed on fear.
that you're off the hype.
Your anguish sustains me.
Seems, it seems to have diminished somewhat.
But might also be the alcohol though.
Might also be. Who knows?
Who knows?
It's the alcohol. Okay. I think we go off to bed and then we leave tomorrow, or do?
Yeah, I have one more question to ask though before I forget for 10 sessions. So I asked this Bowen, what is your opinion about Aedon?
My opinion about Aedon. Well, he seems to be the big guy. Or girl, I don't know. Bowen seems to really love him. And that's okay with me, I guess.
Yeah, you like him too?
Well, I don't really have an opinion. Could be great, I think, but I don't know.
You just don't know him. Like me.
Oh, you're talking about Bowen now? Or
No,
about
Aedon. Yeah, I know you, Bowen, and you don't know each other.
well, I know him a bit. But he tries to not know me, that's for sure.
Yeah. But you don't have the same Aedon feelings as the other Bowen has.
Nah, no. I like the singing. Yeah. I like the singing very much.
Yeah, that makes Solwing laugh, and
Especially when the monks and the nuns are harmonizing and everything. Just, gets my blood pumping. Yeah.
yeah, it's beautiful. And I look
Yeah.
at Oddleaf and I say, like your songs are.
Thanks.
Uh,
No, that's true. I've sang a few songs. Yeah, I know. I was just thinking, like, I didn't sing that much because I'm not. But yeah, I did sing a few songs.
Bowen did.
Yeah, me too.
We have a clip of that.
Yeah,
Gentleman,
Jasper actually performed the songs. I did not. I merely said that Oddleaf was singing
Mhm.
some song.
Bowen's bath song.
Yeah.
So we know that at
Should
least
be in
1/4
the
of his
bar.
class is Bard.
Because you can only sing if you are a bard.
I think so. I'm assuming.
Anyway, what? Yeah.
Yeah, with that I sing the sun song and we go to sleep.
Yeah.
Just
good.
let the hours go by. Nothing else to do.
Yeah, I go back to my room and I start meditating again, and then. Oh, didn't you? You
No,
didn't
no, no,
put
no,
me
no.
in-
I wanted to hand you the daggers.
Okay.
Oh well, yeah.
I said, catch! Oh, no.
Oh my eye!
No, I hand Bowen 2 daggers. I say, here, Bowen. Here's 2 daggers to replace your last dagger.
I take a look at them, and I fall silent for about 30 seconds, and there's a thanks, I guess, and I walk away.
Oh, that went great.
Well, that went smooth. I don't know what I like less: the constant compliments and praising of of Oddleaf, or Bowen's short comments. Thanks.
Thanks, I guess.
That Thomas, man,
I immediately
he's
start
never
to,
happy.
I immediately start to practice with them and see how they feel in my hands.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of glad.
I'm going to try them out even. When I'm back in my room,
Just
okay.
stabbing a few Spriggans.
No. I'm
Spriggan, can you
going
come
to see
over?
where how I can make this room ready to collapse. But I'm doing it in such a way that I'm not taking out the really big bottom vines and everything, but only the more those that are more on the end of a branch, for example. So I'm going to destabilize the ground a bit.
Oh, wow. Destroy the home of our hosts.
What? Wait, what? How?
And he wonders why people mistrust him.
Because I thought the ground would be a bit of roots interconnecting as well.
No, it's mostly dirt.
Oh, okay. Oh no, never mind then. No, I'm not doing that. Then I just.
You're at the bottom floor. There
wall until
are
I,
actually floors that are made like that, like this woven floors into the roots. But you guys are at the bottom floor.
Okay, so above me, is there a floor? I can do that.
There is a ceiling. Yeah.
So I'm going to make that. When a couple of Spriggans would be on it, they would probably go through the bottom of the room above me.
Wait a minute. And
You're actively
that's the dagger?
sabotaging the ceiling.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I'm doing. But I'm doing it kind of absent-mindedly and having a lot of fun.
Wait. Is this the part that you're trying out your daggers, or are
This is
you
where
waiting
I'm
for the
trying out my
trigger?
daggers. Yeah, that's where I'm trying out my daggers.
Hi, I'm Bogan, and welcome to Jackass.
Yeah.
Well, it takes
So,
some effort though, because you have to, stack a couple of pieces of furniture to reset high. But
I probably fall off a couple of times and make a lot of sounds doing it. Yeah.
Before Oddleaf and Thomas go to bed, I lower my voice so that I hope that Bowen doesn't hear me, and I say, I have a question for you guys.
Yes.
Is it all right to cry? Because Bowen was crying so much, so I told him it was all right, but I actually have no idea if it's all right to cry or not.
Of course it's okay to cry. Is it okay to laugh?
Yes.
Then it's also okay to cry.
So I told him the right thing.
Yes, you did.
I do not know the correct answer to this.
That's okay, Thomas. You will learn in time.
I will make you cry. No.
We will make you cry at one point. It'll be glorious.
It will be beautiful.
Thanks.
Then you did the right
Okay.
thing.
So after I really retreat into myself after that, and I go into a meditative state, like I learned from solving this day, and really spent. I come out to grab some fruit and drink once in a while. I stay in my room a lot. Oh, no, there's one other thing. Thomas,
Yeah,
are you by now wearing metal armor or still your leather armor?
I'm still wearing leather armor.
So at one point when I cross you in the hallway, for example, I say, "Hey, Thomas,
Yes.
can you get me some of that armor you're wearing? Or can I have your armor? That's okay too."
No, you cannot have my armor, but the battlefield is strewn with other armor, so I say go at it. Maybe you can ask the Spriggans if they can make some armor for you. Wait a minute, I'll ask the Spriggans if they can make some armor for me. And Bowen.
He can actually probably fit in one of those armor pieces that's on the floor anyway, since he can adjust his shape.
Body type. I say, come on, Bowen, let's go to the smith, or is there a smith, armor smith around here?
Oh, no, I'm not doing that. Sorry, no.
I am coming. I also want to know if there's stuff to...
I say, okay, and I close my door, and I get away from them.
Oddleaf went to her
just
sleeping quarters and is sleeping.
Just some more clarification here. There are not actually doors. It's more like these flaps of giant leaves that you move aside. So when he was knocking on your door, he was actually knocking on the post of the door.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
So you're not slamming the door, but slapping the flap?
Yeah.
Slapping the flap all the way. It's getting weird now.
Yeah, it is weird. It's a weird world. So
yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Flapping.
Stop slapping the flap.
So instead of flap slapping, I try to find an armor smith who might be able to help me fix some better armor. So
yeah, don't act normal. You broke me, Shell. Yeah, but yes, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I approach one of them and I say, "Can you make an armor for me?" And I point to my armor because I know that they don't speak common, but you make armor for me?
Well,
Please?
For him?
She looks at you kind of weird and she says, "Sure."
Oh, in common. Okay, I feel like such an idiot now. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you, I say, little taken aback. How much would it cost me?
What do you have to pay with?
I start rummaging around my, pouches and belongings. I don't know how much gold I have left. I think I have 25 gold left, so... I have no idea.
Neither do I.
Oh!
I mean, it's your character.
It's your character, your sheep.
Haggling. So I say, how about 10 gold pieces?
What's gold pieces?
And I show the shiny gold pieces. I say, these gold pieces.
What's that?
That's money.
Gold pieces.
What would you require me to pay? What do you require for payment?
No. Wait. Listen. You should do this. It's one of these things humans really are good at. They have these coins and metal shiny thingies, and they just use it to barter and to trade, and it's so much simpler than the real world.
Yeah. 10 of these gold pieces is worth one, and I take out a silver piece. One of these guys.
I thought it was the other way around, Thomas. Have they been lying to me?
I turn to Oddleaf. I turn to Solwing and I do. Shut up.
You don't have any Florent.
Come again?
Florent.
Oh, I heard you the first time. I don't know what it is.
Currency,
Currency.
which you can use to barter.
And what does your currency look like?
Like this. And she pulls out some. Yeah, it looks like a bit like the material that the blades of the daggers are made of. So it's this piece of wood, like a rectangle, which is kind of shiny in a way. It's really well treated, and yeah, there's some carvings on it as well. And these carvings have this eerie blue light glowing from them.
I take the piece from...
Florent, and she taps with it to against your forehead.
I take the piece from her hand, I look at it, and I say...
No, you don't take the piece from her hand. She tosses it away when you try.
Really?
Yeah, that's money.
Opposed check.
Can't take money.
Check.
Yeah.
I think opposed check here.
Oh, you mean
sure.
Florent, I say in the meantime.
What do I need to have? I have a good roll.
A sleight of hand might be.
I don't think I have it.
Correct. Or then a dexterity check.
Oh, I can do. So 21 total.
21. Okay, you steal it. And she says, "Hey, give it back."
And I look at it, really enthusiastic, and I say, "This might be nicer. I like the triangle form." And I give it back.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
I need those.
I'll be back in a couple of hours, and I start rummaging around the camp and see if I can collect some money in the meantime.
How?
By using me as cover. Oh man. So
strange people.
If you want to steal some, then just say you want to steal some. That's fine. You can steal some.
No,
I mean,
let's not go down that path at the moment.
No, now you start.
you can also sit by a root and make a sign that says "Will water plants for Florent."
Yeah. No, let's not go down that path.
But I asked the woman, how do we get these things?
Well,
Working for it.
The Florent?
I mean,
Florent.
they're made and earned. Or at
How do you
least-
make them? We could go make some, I think. Right?
with the forests and the forest magic? It's you have to
No,
give
I
something
think
back
that-
to the forest, and the forest gives you this, and we can then brandish weapons and armor for it. So if he wants an armor, then he needs to produce Florent, because otherwise I can't make him an armor.
Okay, I have these.
I
two
have
already.
armor here, but he's way too big.
I just have these two daggers, and I show her the daggers. Maybe you can use them, but
Yeah, maybe. But these two daggers for a full set of armor, I can make you a plate for your breast.
okay.
Breastplate.
Breastplate. Should have taken more daggers.
Should have taken a couple of those armors and daggers.
Yeah. Maybe.
Hey, I just recently got all this stuff. Don't ask me why. How.
When did the end drop the hint? Yeah, I know.
Bowen
breastplate
doesn't
would be
matter. Bowen doesn't mind, but Jasper is always starting to feel pretty cringy when this kind of stuff happens. Giving
What?
them back their own stuff as payment.
Well, luckily you're not the DM at the moment.
No, true.
So I give her the daggers and I say, if you can make a breastplate for me, that's that would be awesome.
Yeah. I'll start working on it.
Okay. In game terms, does this breastplate? What does this breastplate do in the wooden form? Because I have felt the armor on the battlefield, so I might know a bit of the properties.
It's
with
light,
it, and
so it
it's
will
light,
be light armor.
Okay. So
And
it won't
we're
affect
calling
my-
it a plate, but it's not really plate. It won't give the same armor class as a breastplate.
Okay, awesome.
But will probably be better than the leather armor.
Okay, cool. Let's do it. When will you be finished, I say to her?
A couple of days.
Couple of days? Okay, then as soon as we return, I will pick up the armor then.
All right.
And do you know where we can get some
Day or 4?
cords?
Somewhat.
Some cords? Some cords to make necklaces or...
Oh yeah, but
Bracelet.
you should check the viner.
Does she accept gold?
What's gold? Oh wait, that's the shiny stuff you shown. Yeah, I don't think so. Though some people might want to trade that stuff. I mean, it's very otherworldly, exotic, in a way.
I really thought humans were the only ones to do this.
What?
No, using currency to trade things.
Humans, elves, dwarves.
Yeah, but elves and dwarves are known to barter for stuff.
I don't know what that is. Elves, dwarves.
Yeah, the other people.
Yeah, different kinds of humanoids.
Humanoids. So,
people-
you even
people
call
like
them
us.
after yourself, right? Because you're humans.
They do.
I'm just using the stat block.
You know, I just use 5e tools right here, and it says.
It says humanoid.
This is humanoid.
Well, actually,
Actually, it's a dwarfnoid.
I let the conversation die down from here, and
That's
so the
fine,
armor.
that's fine.
Yeah, so the armor. I've ordered the armor. I will pick it up as soon as we return to the camp, and then.
Yeah, and I go.
Yeah, and if you find any more of those daggers, just bring them to me.
Okay, I will. And I run out to the battlefield, collect some more, and. Is there still stuff on the battlefield?
Well, where you guys were fighting, yeah, you let a couple of hours go by. No, I think most of the looting has been done already.
Okay.
I mean, someone's got to do it, right? If you guys don't.
True.
Well, Bowen is about to lose 2 more daggers.
probably Oddleaf and Thomas were walking around, and we saw all these triangle-shaped pieces, and thought, like, "What is this crap?" And laughed like.
What is this?
Hundreds and hundreds of gold pieces worth of local currency behind on the battlefield.
Stupid toys.
Well, that's... Now that you think of it, it's actually kind of weird, because they didn't have anything else on them, except for their weapons and armor. But as Petal just said, it's a 2-day walk through the swamp. They didn't have any rations or anything, no personal possessions of any kind. Or anything that would make them traveling here more comfortable.
Okay.
You mean the corrupted Spriggans?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just talking. I assumed that there were also Spriggans from this sign on the battlefield.
Of course, but they weren't at the top of the hill because they never reached it. You
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
were the first that came
yeah.
up there.
No, that makes sense.
I go to the other shop as Thomas suddenly sprints towards the city gate. The cord shop. And then
the viner.
the viner.
As in
And,
someone that grows and weaves vines.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And
Fine, yeah.
and I'm going to have a quick look if she has anything that I'm searching for. And I think that she has, probably. Because she has all these kinds of vines and cords and stuff. So
You did
exactly
assume
what I'm
gender
looking
there,
for.
but you're actually correct. All the salesmen and craftsmen are craftswomen.
Yeah, you told us that last time.
Okay.
That makes sense.
And at a certain point, I ask her, like, how do I become owner of these? And I show 4 of them.
You can have.
Oh, thank you very much.
You helped save the cops, so you can have.
Oh, well,
Thomas, you didn't try that one?
that's very generous of you. Thank you very much, and have a very beautiful day. And may the sun shine its light upon you. Hopefully someday.
What is sun?
The thing that you do not have here.
Then
The origin.
Then I also wish you things you don't have.
Thank you.
Like illness.
And I get confused. I leave the shop and go back to the hotel and to the room.
Okay, before we make things any weirder, can we skip to tomorrow morning?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, sure. You all go to sleep?
Yep.
Yeah, I was already asleep.
Yeah.
Thomas thinks about Sir
Our
Gunther
dungeon
a
master
bit.
is confused by it all, it seems.
No, I was thinking about how
Getting a
I
headache,
wanted
getting a
to
headache.
do the next bit, because Oddleaf has a dream.
Ooh.
Like you're in the Briarroot Copse, but you're more inside of the tree, inside of the roots, and you feel connected to them in a way. And these roots, they are buried even deeper into the floor, the ground here. And there's one end of this root that shines differently than all the others. Its song is different than all of the other roots. Where everything here is glowing, all the roots, you can feel them, see them, perceive them with some kind of sounds or light, and this one just has a different color. This one is more blackish, grayish with a white hue coming off of it, and while the others are deep blue with a purple hue coming off of it. And at some point, you notice that it starts to grow rapidly, and it starts to grow throughout the entire tree, and the black light, the black and white light shoots up and engulfs the whole tree, and then you awaken and are kind of sweaty.
I look around. What time is it? Is it in the middle of the night? Is it day? Is it...
I have no idea. There's a perpetual twilight here. You see whoever is your roommate sleeping as well.
Do I hear people walking around and being awake?
It's kind of quiet.
Okay.
You just hear...
I walk over to the table with the food and drink and get something to drink, non-alcoholic.
yeah, you kind of have a hangover, I guess.
Oh yeah, no, I have a major. Yeah, I'm not feeling great. Ooh. Wow. Okay. I take something to drink and I leave the room. Just sort of wander through the building by myself for a bit. No particular purpose. Just walking around a bit.
All right. Well, it seemed to be early morning at the very least, because others are waking up, and you can hear life starting again in the copse, and yeah, the others wake up as well.
Right. As soon as I see more life coming back to the folk living here, I go back to the rest of the group as well.
Okay.
Time for breakfast, Owen.
Yeah, time for breakfast.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I didn't mean it that way. Let's try that again. Time for breakfast, Bowen. And then I look at the options.
Oh, I walk. I stand beside you and I look at the fruit and I say, fruit again. Where are the centipedes?"
Not here.
No,
Were they really that good?
they were lovely, lovely. I tell you.
I might try once next time, just to be sure.
Yeah. I like the way the head bounces in your mouth because it's still partly alive before, it really dies off.
I
It
don't want
adds extra kick to the whole experience.
I just eat my breakfast and try to ignore as much as Bowman says in the morning.
Hey, good morning. I enter the room.
Morning.
Where were you off to?
I was awake, awoken. I awoke about an hour ago, I think. I went to bed around afternoon. Who knows what time it is here? But yeah, I slept. I was awake. I decided to go for a walk.
Well, good for you, person.
Odd leave.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't want to be sexist or anything. Seem to have a problem with you being a lady.
Well, now that you mention it, I owe you an apology. I should not have said. I should not have fallen out that harsh yesterday.
Well, I think we can both agree on that. And sorry for slapping you.
You slapped me?
Yeah, when you were hovering above the ground.
Well, no worries. I didn't know. No worries there. But I do think, and that's something that I wanted to tell you yesterday, that we got off on the wrong foot. But I hope you understand that the other Bowen, we only met him, like a week ago, and we just got used to him, and then we stepped through this tree, and all of a sudden, there's you. And I never saw anything like that in my life. So obviously, I was confused, as were probably Solving and Thomas, but I don't want to speak for them. So yeah, there was some mistrust, but I do feel that some of that mistrust was not earned. And you have proven yourself to actually be kind of, I don't,
Kind words.
I'm just
I
sorry.
think- I think
I'm just trying. I'm trying to say that I might have misjudged you. I'm sorry for that. And if you want to, I want to try and for both of us can try and be a bit more understanding of each other, maybe.
I thank you for that, Otrief. I think that's really good of you that you're telling me all of this, and I'm guessing that in a way that makes me feel something better. The only thing that I really regret about this all is that I'm starting to really not trust you at all because of things that are happening and everything. I think you are inclined to lie about stuff or not tell the whole truth, and that bothers me greatly.
I don't understand how you get that feeling, though. Because I don't think I've only been truthful to you.
No, I think you're having a lot of dialogues with me that suit your needs, but aren't really about me at all. You're just your opinion after opinion after opinion, and some of them are wrong, some of them are good, but well, I don't know.
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way. And I hope that I can take some of those thoughts away from you. Because
I hope so too, because that will
I don't
really
feel
help, and
like-
we need
like
to have each
you're-
other's back.
I don't feel that your view on this is entirely true.
Not entirely, maybe, but at least partly then, right?
Well, have you told everything there is to tell? Has Thomas? Has Solwing? I don't owe you all my secrets or thoughts.
Oh no, you don't. You do
You
not.
wouldn't even understand half the stories I could tell you.
Same goes for me. Same goes for all of us, probably. I can't imagine how it is to live alive behind somebody else's eyes, for example.
Pretty complicated.
Yeah, I get that. I understand that that's pretty complicated, and I can't at all imagine how it must be like. But I just want you to know that I try to understand and take that into account. And that's why I'm sorry that I misjudged you and have treated you harshly in the past. And I hope that I can do better.
Well,
And
thank you for those kind words, Otri. I think we'll be getting along just great.
All right. I hope so. And I truly do.
After a minute or so, I whispered to Solwing, "Pretty little liar."
Sorry.
Broke another one. And
I rolled a natural one. I did not hear that. Wow,
you finally got your 21 then.
Yeah, I got my 21. How many die did I roll this evening?
I don't know.
3, I think.
3, yeah.
17
Right.
was good. Yeah, okay.
A 20, a 1, and something out of a 10 or something. I can't remember.
14. You were sign languaging.
Oh, that was
14.
the. Oh, yeah. That was the perception. I also rolled a performance check, which also turned out to be 14.
There's a famous
Right?
knight.
No, more.
20
I don't know.
24.
Yeah.
But that's the crit.
That was the crit.
Anyway,
There's a famous knight once used to tell. Usually told. There's a famous knight that. Shall we move on?
No, I'm curious now. I want to hear it.
Yeah, but I couldn't find the words, the correct words. I know all the words.
The older word.
so let's go then, right? Come on.
Okay. Well, you gather your things. So does Petal. She's actually wearing a tiny piece of armor now, made from the same stuff as you ordered. Just a plate and some glove-like things.
She got that commissioned fast, Thomas. How did she do it?
How did you do it, Petal?
Well, we trade with these people, so they have them in stock.
Oh, they have them in stock. Is Petal the same size as the Spriggans?
No, she's tiny.
Tiny, okay.
She's
Can you make
she's
florons?
big, right?
Yeah, okay. Well, looks good on you, Petal.
Can I make what?
Florons?
Florence.
Florons.
No. I don't know how to mine that. Never did. But they're usually interested in the flowers and berries from our grove. Don't
What
have
are
any.
florins?
Hmm?
What are florins?
It's
It's gold, but
No,
not
no.
gold.
they make their weapons and armor from it.
Is it local currency then?
Well, in a way, sure.
All right.
It's just trade goods, I guess.
Hmm.
Okay, awesome.
I say to Soulwing, "Tag, you're it," and I run away.
Okay, and then we move on.
Right.
I ask the other two. I'm what?
I have no idea. Kiss is staying on my shoulder the whole time, right? So
Yes.
Yeah, Kiss is staying with you.
Okay. So I feed Kiss so now and then, and I pet him in the head regularly. But
But yeah, as you move back into the King's Auditorium, you encounter both Stemet and Urda, and yeah, they wish you good luck, and or at least she does, and then she pokes her son, and then he does as well, and yeah, then you go on your merry way. Petal seems to know where you're going, so just follow the pixie, right?
Yep.
heavy Petal.
I can't remember. I can't recall the movie right now. Maybe somebody in chat can help me out. But I really, before you said that Petal knew the way, I really had this image that we were just like, okay, we're going, and we step outside, and then it's like, okay, so
Where are we going?
where are we going? Which way are we going? And then no, this is from a movie, but I can't recall it. But if you know, drop it in chat.
Lord of the Rings. Peregrine took. So where are we going?
Yes, yes, thank you. That's the one that I'm thinking of. Thank you. I was thinking about like it's
All
something
these-
like Spaceballs or it's Lord of the Rings.
Dude,
Yeah,
where's
that's
my
what
car?
I heard.
Thanks.
Dude, where's my car?
Okay, so
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, so you exit a Briarroot Copse, you walk up to the hill, and you come in this but somewhat open field. It's not dense forest anymore. You see trees spread about and some bushes, and there's not really a road though. There's you don't know what they travel on or how they travel here, but Petal takes a look around, and then she flies in a direction.
Okay, we follow Petal.
yeah.
All right, then let's end the session here.
Oh man, really? Oh, what
Because
the-
we still have a surprise in store, so it's cut
Oh
it
yeah,
short,
that's
right?
true. The surprise. Ooh.
Yeah, ooh, whatever will it be. No, we'll pick it up here next time as we travel into the swamp.
All right.
Man.
Interesting. What an interesting session. It was.
Yeah.
It was
Totally
really
different than
interesting.
expected, but super
Yeah.
fun. At least that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I had,
Me too.
I had
Me
some
too.
more prepared than this.
Me too.
Yeah,
For some strange reason.
yeah.
I had some stuff prepared.
Loved
that's
it,
not-
especially, so that's cool.
I mean, I had some stuff prepared. Do you want me to go into this?
No, not yet. We're just chill.
Okay.
We're just
All right, we're
this,
chilling.
this is the after
chilling.
show. We're just
We're
talking
chilling.
here. I want to hear what Eric and Jin thought about the session because
Yeah, I love the session, man.
Yeah, I loved it too. Lots of laughs and some
Lots of
serious
laughs.
conversations in between.
Yeah,
it was really,
really a lot of awkward moments, which I love.
Yeah, and Jin,
as well.
Jin, the whole bird comforting thing, it's so alien, it's so cool. It's so like, yeah, this is logic for you, but it's not for anyone else in this party, and it's amazing. I love that. I love those sorts of things because, yeah.
this actually in chat makes a suggestion for the title of this episode, and it's okay to cry, and I think that's
I like it.
pretty good one.
I like it too, yeah. It's okay.
Still undecided.
Personally, I was thinking about. No, I'm not even going to say it. But
I
let's
had
stick with this.
whole emotional thing planned with Sol, with the conversation with Solwing, and then he started tapping on my head.
Yeah, that was great.
Needed to get back into that feeling because I was always almost crying at myself because I was really getting into it, but I got totally blown away.
And slapping the flap people.
Oh, slapping the flag.
That's funny.
I think we got another stop slapping the cook.
Flap slapping.
Yeah, flap sweat.
It is okay, but
hey,
it's not
talking
okay.
about slapping, slap like right now on all our YouTube videos and our Instagram posts and our Facebook posts, and I'm even trying to get better at Twitter. So if you have golden tips about getting better on Twitter, then let me know. But also,
Well, there was a really bad
subscribe.
example of how to deal with Twitter in the last week, but
I've seen the bad examples.
Yeah,
I've
okay.
seen, we know about those. I'm trying not to be that, but how to get good at Twitter is what I want to know. And because it's chaos to me. It's chaos. I don't understand it.
I tried Twitter once, but not
It's
by-
chaos.
You failed. Okay.
That's not enough. That's not enough.
Yeah, it's not my thing, man. The whole social.
Maybe Solwing should do our
Yeah,
Twitter
he
account.
is a bird. He can tweet.
He is a bird. He knows
can't
he
Twitter,
knows a
yeah.
thing or two about tweeting. Anyway,
Finally.
Yeah, so yeah, like us on all the socials. Follow us here on Twitch. We have a Discord. You can find all the links below. You can check out our awesome artwork made by Eric on the Discord. There's some handouts from sessions there as well. And just talk to us or talk among each other. It's we're trying to bring some more life into the Discord as well. So, but we need people for that. But yeah, the surprise.
What surprise?
Before we say our goodbyes, do you
Yes.
want to?
I want everyone to stick around and watch a bit more. I prepared something. It is something that I've been working on for some time, and the guys don't know about this, and they haven't seen any of it. So we're going to watch it all. So you guys need to turn on the sound of your Twitch stream pretty soon to be able to watch it. I've been working on something for the channel and to make a sort of channel trailer, right? What can you expect from Voidcast when you subscribe and follow and watch our content? And I've been trying to do that, and it's turned into a movie picture with a length of 3 hours, which is way too long. I need to bring it back to 10 minutes. Bring it back to 10 minutes. I need to cut stuff. So I've been working hard on that. Now I just have all the Precipice of Dreams stuff randomly to 15 minutes. And I made a video out of this that I just wanted to show. This is for Twitch. So if you're watching this on Facebook, have some patience. There will be a version up on YouTube at some point soon. But it will not be this version. This is a rough cut, as it were. It will be longer than the YouTube version. But I just want people to enjoy this because I enjoyed it immensely watching all this stuff back. And I hope that you all do too. So with that, please enjoy. And thank you so much for hanging out with us and supporting us. And I think Rocher will probably say the normal goodbyes before we go into the video.
Exactly. So yeah, we're actually not gonna come back after the video. This is instead of the normal end credits we roll. So our normal goodbyes then. Thanks everyone for watching. We had a really good time. We hope you did as well. We'll be back with Precipice of Dreams in 2 weeks. Next week will be Parallel Projections, where Michel will play Abzu, or however it's pronounced.
Abzu.
And day after that, on Tuesday, Jasper will host Talking Void, where he will discuss the question, what's the biggest mystery you ever uncovered in a campaign? And he has this awesome guest called Roger. So it will be another talk between 2 dungeon masters. And yeah, it's going to be fun, right, Jas?
It's going to be fun, yes.
Exactly. So with that, we're going to wish you all the best. Stay safe. Have a wonderful evening and a wonderful week. And we'll see you guys all next time.
Cacao!
Bye.
Well,
Hi.
now let's watch the video.